welcome back to FOOTBALLBREHZ, a platform where we discuss, debate and banter. My name is DOS and I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us on the show today, we have Arsenal fan Kemal, we have Chelsea fan Kadus, we have Liverpool fan Isha, and lastly we have disappointed Spurs fan Ben, as you can see. And on today's show, we're going to be discussing the double game week. The games where you could possibly drop points right now because you're playing with like 2-3 days in between. But before we discuss these games, make sure you follow all of our social media platforms. That's Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. What's the fourth one?
Facebook.
Thank you.
OnlyFans too. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. We don't have that yet. But make sure you subscribe as well. Make sure you subscribe and follow as well.
That's got Kadus written all over it.
For real.
You two can do double team.
Right.
So actually, I was gonna say before, since Ben was.
So the man there with the chest tattoos, bro.
So Kadus, since everyone's talking about you, let's go to you first. Chelsea. You've got 2 games coming up with 2-3 days in between. First, and both of them are away games. First game you've got is Fulham, who are playing very well, who just picked up points from Ben Spurs, and then you've also got Leicester. This is going to be mad because you may not win any of those games. So how are you feeling going into both of these games, and do you think you can pick up maximum points in both?
Well, first and foremost, I'm just going to stick with what I've been saying for the past Lord knows how long now, which is I'm just enjoying it.
Now, man. I don't even want to listen to you already.
Well, that's fine, but well, come on, what do you want to say? What do you want to say with those 2 games, bro?
Just answer the damn question.
Well, I'm answering the question if you're going to allow me to answer it, bro. You're getting stressed out, and I'm talking about my team, bro. Relax. You get stressed out when you talk about your team, bro. That's the reason to get stressed out.
Go.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously with Fulham, and we can talk about that match later with Tottenham, but I kind of noticed when they played against Liverpool, and I was thinking to myself, okay, this is the team that won in the championship. Like, I can understand now what Scott Parker's trying to do with them. So we're kind of getting them at the worst time, form-wise, because I feel like now they would have definitely gotten some hype after the draw with Tottenham. But I think as well, Chelsea's had time now to change up some of our systems. I've seen a few things that we've been doing with Morecambe in terms of what we've been working on in the training. So for me, we've got the quality to beat them, and I'll expect them to try and run us ragged. But I feel that if we
Spurs
play,
had the quality to beat them.
yeah, but at the same time, I think Chelsea, if on our game when we're actually going at 100 miles per hour, we can outrun anyone on that pitch. So it just depends what Chelsea decides to show up, really.
Anyone.
But
you went a bit mad with anyone, but
anyone.
He's talking acting like he was at training.
First and foremost, come on.
Talking about training.
De-stress, my brother. De-stress. What I'm trying to say is, if we're looking at the beginning, well, let me back up my point, bro. Let me back up my point. Let me back up my point.
Online of them training.
Let me back up my point. Since the inception, since Frank Lampard came into the club, we have beaten every team in the top 6. Have you
How
not?
long has he been there for?
We beat you the last time we played, and we beat you in the cup final.
No.
Continue.
You haven't beaten every team in the top 6.
Since Lampard has played, we've beaten Arsenal, we've beaten Liverpool, we've beaten Tottenham, and we've beaten United.
Well, you beat our
Yes, we
kids in
did.
the cup.
We went the double, bruv. The double. It wasn't. Bob, you had your full team out there. Mane was on there. Fabinho was getting bullied by Billy Gilmore.
Let's move on.
Billy Gilmore. For God, baby.
Kadus, Leicester. You sure you're gonna pick points on them?
No.
Probably not. Leicester, I can see us dropping points on.
This is what I was about to say. Before we even get to Leicester, Fulham, Lookman is looking really good, man.
Yeah,
he's explosive, creative. He's looking really good. And then you go to Leicester.
Loftus-Cheek is looking deep.
Vardy,
He probably wants to revenge.
He's not playing, bro. We're loaning him, so he's not playing that much.
Oh yeah, that's true. He doesn't play against his home club.
Yeah.
And then also you've got Vardy that you have to play against. They rested him in the cup game, so he's definitely going to start against you guys. Maddison probably will be there as well. Like
the thing is, we all know what these teams can do. We all we'll be stupid to say that we don't know what these teams can do. What I'm saying is we've got enough quality. and we've shown that. So it depends what Chelsea shows up at the end of the day. We're capable of beating them both.
In a hot minute. So
But that's true. That's true. And like I said, it depends what Chelsea shows up.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
So the average one
if it's the recent Chelsea, then you're going to lose.
Well, listen, bruv.
Last question.
Can I just say what Chelsea's advantage is against Leicester? It's because they're playing Southampton before that, and they're probably going to play their strongest team then as well. So,
But Chelsea will as well.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
There's no...
against Fulham.
Of course we will.
Right
We're
now,
still, I think
now,
Lampard's still trying to find our best front three at the
they
moment.
just
So,
need-
you know.
Exactly. They just need to get 3 points from somewhere right now, and for sure he's going to play his best. But the thing is, for me, is are you going to play Giroud up top, or are you going to play, the front three, Tammy or the others?
Giroud.
Because for me, Giroud is the one that's working. But why is Lampard
Exactly.
dropping him? It doesn't make no sense to me.
And then they're crossing in
Yeah,
balls.
but we have to understand. We have to understand. There has to be a mixture of what's happening now and what needs to happen in the future. Giroud's an awesome player, right? And obviously we can make the argument that he has to play every game, but at the same time, if we also want to adopt the idea that we're trying to build a team for the future, then Tammy Abraham and Timo Werner have to be involved in that front three.
Yeah,
so
but
I understand both. I
doesn't
understand
work.
the logic.
But
If they're not
if he does
performing,
do that, though,
they need to be dropped.
yeah, if he does do that,
No, of
change
course,
the
no,
way you play, though.
I get, of course, I get that. But then
Yeah.
Tammy should start because Tammy's also scored goals. So I'd rather see Tammy
I don't
starting.
know about that. I don't
yes.
know about that. Yeah, he
Tammy's,
scored goals, but
I share the stat, bruv.
You say no, but you dropping like he's scoring goals, like it's fluent. It's not a fluent thing, Sometimes
You
he's
dropped
scoring-
it like he's
Yeah,
like
but
his
we're
son
getting
or-
goal
dropped it like
goal
he's playing like
contribution
son,
from
bro,
all
like-
all
Like
of our front
Suarez
three.
sign, innit?
Has Tammy got more goals than the others on your front three?
I think it goes Giroud, no Tammy. Well, yeah, Giroud, Tammy, but Tammy's not far behind. He's not far behind, and not even just that. It's his link up plays.
Alright.
It's his link up plays.
Alright.
Everything else he brings to the team.
I think last question for you: who do you think he's going to play in those games? No, not the whole
I don't
team.
know.
Just the front.
I don't
Who
know.
do you think?
The front three. Hudson-Odoi needs to start. He's been amazing the past 2 games.
Not needs. Who is he going to play?
I don't know because
This never answers questions.
I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know.
Alright.
I'd have to say it would probably be Christian Pulisic, but then I don't know if who's Giroud or Tammy.
Shall
I
we
don't know.
ask? Shall we ask and
No.
then just tell us if you know it's definite? Who's gonna be your keeper?
No, not from the
Oh
beginning.
no,
Just-
come on,
just-
bruv. It's a front three.
We
The front three. We don't
the whole
know.
team. It's
They've
more of
rotated.
the
He's
front three
rotated it the
change.
past 3 games, bro. So like, I couldn't tell you.
Well,
who's
Timo
gonna
Werner
play.
is definitely gonna start.
Yeah, he has to because he cost you so much money.
All right. On that note, let's
Mason
move
Mount
on.
is probably gonna start.
Thank you, Kadus. Let's go to Ben. Actually, let's go to Ben. Ben.
Yeah.
So you guys just dropped points again
What's up, Ben?
against
Hello, Ben.
Fulham away.
What up, Ben?
I keep
my
telling you about
I was
Jose
enjoying
Mourinho.
chatting about Chelsea. Like, why?
I
Why?
keep telling you about Jose Mourinho. You're not listening to me.
Hold on a minute. Spurs was at home.
Do you know
Spurs were at home.
Do you know what's funny?
Negative football, man. Seriously,
do
side
you
to
know-
where are you
side
in the league?
Close to
passing.
that.
Hold on.
You could have gone into the
Ben,
top
where are
3
you in the
today.
league?
You could have gone into the top 3.
I need to know.
Bottlers.
We're above you. That's all you need to know, innit?
I know you're above me, but where are you in the league?
Well,
Points.
take your mobile phone out and check the app, innit? But we're
Come on, that was
definitely
disgusting. He's not above you. He's above Arsenal.
Disgusting. It's alright.
Wow.
All right.
Number 6. You're 6 with 30 points. Arsenal 11th with 23.
God.
Alright, we're coming.
No discrimination, by the way. We're open
guy.
to everybody.
23 and 30. Like,
All
yeah, we're
right.
still
All right.
coming.
So Ben, so you guys drop points.
Yeah.
Next, you're coming up against Sheffield United, possibly the worst team in the Premier League, even though they've picked up a little bit of form in the last couple of games.
Do you know what? Speaking of form, do you know what you said? Yeah, you said to me in the last podcast. You said, "Do you think this is the turnaround?" And I was so confident it was the turnaround from our last win. How wrong was I?
But you should be used to this by now.
I will admit now, I was fucking wrong. Excuse my language. All right. I don't know what Jose was thinking with that lineup. I have no idea. Like Aurier, I understand because Doherty is suspended still. I think.
What about Sissoko?
Sissoko, nightmare. I don't know why he played him in that position. No freaking idea. When we have Mora there, we have Lamela there.
He don't like Mora,
Bergwijn's
does he?
there. Bergwijn's there. Bergwijn could have switched with Son.
Bird wine.
Oh, shut up.
Bad wine.
Bird wine.
So it's just Do you know what it is? I feel bad. Do you know what breaks my heart a little bit? Like, it's not my team, so I don't really care. But I've said to you guys before many times, like, I'd rather see Spurs do well than other teams.
Listen,
what happened to Pochettino's football? What happened to the expansive attacking football that Chelsea Spurs were playing?
Okay. What happened?
Like
what
Aaron.
happened
Aaron
is
don't even watch
listen.
the team no more.
Let me answer.
Because of Mourinho.
What happened is it wasn't getting us trophies. Okay, that's
But
the
this
reality.
is not guaranteeing you it's going to get you trophies.
No, it's not guaranteeing us. But the thing is, it wasn't getting us trophies, and so I don't blame the management team or the owners for looking at someone different because we need trophies. Okay, I get that. And I also get the fact that, okay, we're in the cup final. Thank you. We're in the cup final. Let's hope that...
But you were in the cup final
Yeah,
before.
but Poch got you to the Champions League.
Yes. But not with Jose, so maybe things will be different. I'm being optimistic here, all right? Allow me. But
Like last podcast.
Today's... the whole point against Fulham, the setup was wrong. The player selection was wrong. And there was no excuse because players were rested. We played a very young team in the last game, so I just don't understand. It feels to me like Jose doesn't know how to set up for teams where Spurs have possession. If Spurs have possession, it's just a problem for us. We just can't seem to score goals. But when we don't have possession, we seem to be scoring just fine. And I'm just like, why? We're just playing sideways football.
Fulham was also
Sideways
a very
football.
good team today, bro.
Yeah. You have to give credit
you
to
have
Fulham.
to give credit to Fulham as well, mate.
Don't get me wrong. I give credit to Fulham.
Can I just? I'll interrupt you there quickly, bro. Because my thing is, obviously, like you said, you hit the nail on the head. Obviously, Tottenham hasn't been winning anything. So, fair play. Daniel Levy, what he did was he threw a Hail Mary and brought in Jose Mourinho. Now, you can say what you want to say about Jose Mourinho. He can bring in trophies. If you're a Tottenham fan, just strap yourself in for the ride, bro, because this is Mourinho. This is the type of games you're gonna have to endure. I mean, you just have to hope that the games where you hang on and score 2 or 3, you get more of those.
Yeah.
This is the only thing that's keeping me sane is the fact that yes, we're playing shit football, boring football. Yes, we're getting criticized for all kind of shit. But in my head, I'm just like, yo, if we get out of this with a trophy this season, I will just be thankful, and then
Even if it's the Carabao Cup, you'd be fine.
Boy, I'll take that.
Right now, yeah. The last time we had the Carabao Cup was...
No. I'm not letting you get off that easy, bro.
Nah,
This is second senior Mourinho when you got Kane and Son in the game, playing the games of their life. This should be the season, bro. If you leave without just a Carabao Cup, it's a failure, bro.
Yo, but you forget our last. Hold on. You forget our last trophy was basically the Carabao Cup in
2008, yeah. Oh, 5, okay.
No, 8 actually. My bad.
Oh, wow. Damn, bro.
I was going to say it wasn't that long ago. Why are you trying to steal our limelight, bruv? We won the Champions League that year, innit? Nice try though, innit?
Oh boy.
Listen. The point I'm making is, as a fan right now, I just want a trophy because I'm tired of you people in the group. So they say, what trophies they got now? Especially Kemal. And when's the last time you won a trophy?
But if you just win the Carabao Cup, those cusses are still coming for you, bro.
I'm still coming for you,
Bro,
bro.
come on.
I don't care.
gonna
Second season Mourinho, bro.
Listen,
This is second season Mourinho.
It will be a step, but Fulham today.
Do you think the thing is you're going to be up against Sheffield United next? They don't really. Their attacking is not really that great. You know, they don't have like a proven goal scorer.
Yeah, it don't matter. We got Ori in the team. He'll probably give them a penalty like last time.
So going into that game, you're not confident.
You've got no faith.
Wow.
No faith in your team.
got no-
You did a 180, bro. You did a total 180.
No, because I bet you right now Jose is saying something dumb about the players to piss them off. So it's gonna be even a shit.
He's probably
shitter
throwing
mood.
people under the bus. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a shitter mood. And bear in mind, I'm saying this. I haven't even seen any of the post-match narrative.
The post-match will be entertaining, I ain't gonna lie.
So they're going to be in a shit mood going into this game, and he's probably going to make bare changes as well on players. So it's just, bro. Like, I don't understand why Toby didn't play. Toby barely played a half in the last game. I don't understand why he didn't start. Sanchez is there headering air balls. Like, Sissoko's there just laying on the floor, bruv. Like,
All right, let's move on from this. Let's move on.
enjoyed
from this,
that.
'cause
Let's move on from this. from this.
So as we can see,
car
Ben
crash.
is not too confident. Getting
I'm
into
not
the next
crying,
game.
Chris. I'm not crying. I'm vexed.
Let's go to Isha. Isha, Liverpool are playing 2 games as well that's coming up, but one of them is the cracker, and we won't talk about that until the end of the show when we get to United. But the second game that you're going to play is against Burnley, and you're playing at home to Burnley. We all know Burnley probably have one of the best defensive, rigid team in the league. Like, they really don't concede a lot of goals. You guys are struggling to score goals right now. You're at home, though. Do you think you can get through them easy, or do you think you could possibly drop points there?
We can.
Because right now, you don't know.
Right now, we can drop points to any team that plays a 5-4-1. That's kind of how we're playing at the minute. I don't get it, but one thing that gives me encouragement is that we are still creating chances. Like, against Southampton, we had chances. Against, I can't remember the last team played before Southampton. And we had chances to win the game, and we missed all of our chances. So I would be more vexed if it was a game where, like, we don't create anything. We have, like, no shots on goal whatsoever. So I'm a bit like, the front three were dead. I ain't gonna lie. And the midfield's not functioning. So, yeah.
You ain't confident. This is the first time in a long time I've heard you not really be confident.
Yeah, but you know the reason why? It's because we have, at the minute, I don't know if Matip's going to be back. So we might be playing with Henderson and Fabinho at centre-back.
No, this is what I was going to ask you. Do you have anyone back for next week? Like, do you have...
The word is that we might have Naby Keita and Matip back. I mean, even for the game on Sunday, we might have both of them back. So that's what's been happening. And Naby Keita might play one game, then go back off injured for another 6 months. So forget him. But Matip is the one. We need him back at least long enough until we get someone back. Because there's rumours coming out now that Van Dijk might be early and he might be ready by March. So if that happens...
That ain't happening, bro.
No, it's coming out.
But you guys have to be careful you don't rush him, because we rushed Ibrahimovic back, and when he came back, he had to go back out injured again. So you have to be really careful with that.
And
Can I also just, Isha, sorry to interrupt, brother. Can I also just say the last 15 games that Burnley's played against top 6 teams has been losses and draws. So cool, they'll run you ragged, but this should be an easy game that you should win.
Nah, I wouldn't say
simple.
You should grind a win.
We should win it.
You should grind this. You should win this result.
Because Burnley did alright against United, though.
But they lost. It's been losses and draws. They haven't had like
it's the performance.
For sure. But
Burnley did
some
you've got Mane and Salah.
Burnley, you say they did okay, but they didn't have any shot on target against United.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? To taper that, they had chances they should have got on target. Like, do you know that one in like the 87th minute?
Yeah, I remember.
And
But that's
missed
the thing.
it completely.
But
That's football, though, bruv. That's football.
And also,
That's
Burnley don't have that quality.
The point I'm making is, if you look at their general performance, they're heading towards the right way. Their defending was really good.
They're the worst footballing team in the league for me. I hate the way they
But
play
in
football.
terms
They're
of
like
the
Stoke
teams
City
around
at
them, yes,
times,
but
innit?
not against top 6 teams.
That's the
bro,
way
haven't
they
got it.
play. But that's Burnley's way, though. Their football is just
Burnley's
rough.
way is like a better version of Spurs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wow.
Okay.
I think Sean Dyche would do a better job.
Ben, I'm playing Ben.
You're not playing, you're speaking the truth, but that's alright, man.
Ben, don't have that.
Okay.
Don't have that.
I
mate.
have no words.
You should beat Burnley.
I actually
Isha.
have no words.
Liverpool should beat Burnley.
Do you know why I have no words?
Kadus, I agree
Because
with
this guy has had United, has had Jose, so he's just...
I know your pain. I feel your pain, and I told you at the beginning of the season it was gonna happen, man. It's just that's Jose for you, but it's second season, and you have to win a trophy.
I thought the
this
man
season.
had changed. I thought maybe he was a new man.
Ben, you should not be having this conversation in the second season.
Yeah.
Hold that same energy. 2 weeks ago, you were playing amazing football. Bruv, hold the same energy, bruv. Just hold it. Hold it.
Let's go
Support
back
your
to
team,
Liverpool.
bruv.
Let's go back
Support
to
your team.
Let's go back to Liverpool. So, just to round it up, Isha, going against Burnley, you should win the game.
Yeah.
You confident you will win the game? That's it.
I'm confident we'll win. We can drop points. We're not going to lose, for a fact. But it could be one of them 1-1s where they score the first
That's
goal
their
and-
second game, though.
The game ain't happened.
Yeah.
So that's their second game, though.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that depend on the results on your first game as well?
Nah, completely different games. The second game, we're going to be working less than we are against United. Because United will have more of the ball than Burnley, for sure. And their counter and speed, we're going to be working far harder to stop that. Whereas Burnley's going to play a low block. They're not going to move much. We're going to be moving them. So
You know what it is? You have to
They
win
won't
the,
do
you
that.
have
They
to
ain't
win
playing
the
it over.
physical battle with Burnley first before you can
Yeah.
start playing your
That's
football.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what we had to do. We won it in the first half because it was scruffy as hell the first half, and then the second half we just dominated in terms
Yeah.
of possession of ball. So
That's how you beat Burnley. If you dominate their midfield, then
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah.
then you beating them.
and that's
it.
what
Alright.
we need Matip.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. All right, let's go to, and we'll talk about your second game when we get to United. So let's go to Arsenal. Mr. Kemal, how you feeling? You guys are at home to Newcastle.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling?
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling good, you know. I'm feeling good. You know, we beat
Yeah.
them already last week in the FA Cup, even though it was a hard game. Batman missed
You
a
beat
lot
them
of,
in what? But that was
opportunities.
extra time, innit? There's not gonna be extra time here. Well, like
Yeah,
extra
Yes,
halves.
but we still beat them. We know we can beat them, and we will beat them again. It's going to be a
All
hard
the young
game.
kids will come back, right?
It's just
The young
as
kids
long
will
as
come
there's
back.
no injuries tomorrow against Crystal Palace, everything should be okay.
But you're gonna what the hell? That, you didn't even
Yes, I'm
answer
gonna
the
win.
question,
I'm gonna
bro.
win.
Your young
What's the
kids.
question?
You're gonna play with your young kids, right? Against them.
Academy, innit?
Instead of
No, not Academy against a Premiership game. Nah, bro. We're just going to play with Saka.
young kids.
Smith
Rowe.
Rowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to play. They're going to play.
Academy.
They got to play.
Okay,
But what's wrong with... Hold on. But what's wrong playing with Academy players all of a sudden?
No,
I didn't
we're
say nothing.
clarifying.
I asked you.
Just let me know. Hold on, no, let me know. Is there a problem playing with Academy players?
No, there's more of a problem about your high-paid players just sitting on the bench.
I think
Yeah,
Like
that's
who?
that's
Like
the
who? Hold on, like
that
who?
was it. That's what
Tell
we're
me
going
who.
to.
Pepe,
William isn't
Ozil's not allowed to play.
William's on
Ozil's not allowed to
250k
play.
a week.
William
I think
and
David
Pepe.
Luiz is like 190 or something, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's been injured. Hold on,
Aubameyang,
he's
how
been
much you getting
injured.
paid? 500k a week or something?
Aubameyang's playing every single
Is
game.
Gabriel
apart
back?
from when he
Come
was
on,
ill.
is Gabriel back?
Yes, he
And
is
isn't
back.
Party
I don't-
back soon? Like I've seen him training
Party will
pictures.
be back soon. It's good, man. They're all coming back for the second half of the season.
It could be good.
You know,
It could be good
one
for
thing I
Arsenal,
realised
you know.
when Party walked off the
It's
pitch,
perfect.
then you
It's
realise, is this guy even here for Arsenal? Just walk off the pitch.
Now,
You know what?
He, had,
injured.
he
You
heard
see him as
about-
well. He went at this. He went.
He
What are
heard
you
about
talking
Ozil
for,
getting
bruv?
paid to do nothing, so he thought, yeah, okay.
That was him. That was him. He was
I'm
like,
still bringing up the Ozil. You know what?
No.
Ozil is the old news now.
Okay.
Ozil is not going to be playing for Arsenal again. Accept it.
Yeah, banter aside,
Simple.
like, you know what? It's a good time for Arsenal right now in terms of they've got two of their strongest players coming back. Isha went straight to laugh there. They've got two of their strong players coming back. Partey and Gabriel's coming back.
And Willian too.
Joining a team that is confident, and they've been winning 2, 3, 4 games in a row. I mean, if I'm an Arsenal fan right now, I would look.
And they're even going to find it. Well, Thomas will get into the team, but Gabriel ain't going to get into the team at the moment.
He will get into the team.
He's not going to get into the team.
Over
Murray
Holding.
hasn't put a foot
Holding.
wrong.
He'll get in over
And
Holding.
Holding's been okay.
Gabriel's
Hold on. Holding's been okay.
Can we talk about Holding's
He's signed a new
hairstyle?
contract as well.
Why is Holding got a comb over, bro? That's just one thing I want to understand about him. Anyway.
Anyway, are we going to
Come on.
move on because that is nonsense talking?
Who are you worried about against Newcastle? Like Wilson is going to be playing. Wilson calls you
Wilson,
guys.
yeah, but he's been a bit dead food recently. The past 2 or 3 games, he's been dead food. I can imagine him scoring against Arsenal because everyone scores against Arsenal.
True.
That's about it. I'm not worried too much, honestly.
Carroll's probably going to play.
Who's the player? Someone got red carded, so he's going to be out. Their left-sided player
Is it? I can't remember.
got red carded in his last game. He got
Oh
2
yeah,
yellows,
yeah,
didn't he?
Fraser.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm good, man. I'm good. I think we're going to win.
Okay, but the thing is, you've got 2. It's tough games, like you said. You're playing Palace tomorrow,
Palace is going to be
which
the
you
hard
could
game.
drop points there. You could. We don't know. And then
We don't really beat Palace too often,
Yeah.
so
And then
and
that
I think
game.
Zaha's coming for us. So
If you drop points that game, then there might be more pressure on you when you go into
No way.
Newcastle. No? Okay.
no.
All right,
I
fair
think
enough.
we're going to be good.
All right,
We're going to
so-
take 6 points.
So
can't
Kemal,
wait for the next
Kemal
podcast.
is
We're gonna take
confident.
this
I think
man.
they could. I think they could. Though. I think they could.
No,
Yeah,
I am
for sure.
saving
I think
this
Arsenal could
clip.
take 6
sure.
points. They've been playing well. They've been playing
Yeah,
really well.
I see why he's confident. I see why he's confident. All right.
I'd be happy with 4, but I think we're going for the 6.
Okay.
You sure? You would change your answer
We're
again?
going for the 6. No, I'm not changing
All
my
right,
answer.
Okay,
let's
cool.
move
You
on.
changed it twice
Let's
then.
move
1,
on.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Change it
6.
twice again, bro.
Okay, cool.
Let's move on. Let's go
What'd you say?
to Manchester United, top of the league. Let's go
How's
to
it feel?
Manchester
How's it
United.
feel?
You know what? It feels okay. You know, it doesn't feel that much different. You know, it feels okay.
Hey, Ish, how's my transaction going?
Oh.
Yeah, man. So
Oh wow, wow.
it's with the Bank of Scotland. So I don't know
You
how
see,
much
the
it
thing
takes
with
to
my bank
process.
account is
Just to give you guys context, Isha thought Liverpool were going to stay top of the league until the end of the season. They had a bet. Of course, he lost now because United are top, and Ben's going to get his money.
You better check your account at midnight, bruv.
Yo, we played Burnley, as we said in the last game. As I said in the last game, that Burnley was going to be difficult, but I expected us to beat them, and I'm glad that we grinded that result out. You know that.
Well done, Paul. Well done, Paul. Where's James?
Oh,
well done,
man.
man.
Pogba. I was like, what?
You know.
Where's
Yo,
James?
Pogba had a good game, man. Pogba had a good game. You have to give him his love. He had a good game. James told me though. James did say to me that for him that was Pogba's best ever game. He did tell me that. So
Best ever game.
I don't know about
Well,
best
no,
ever,
for
but
United,
it's
for
not-
United.
No,
That's what he
mate.
was
No,
saying.
mate. He had a lot better games than that, bro.
He's saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. I'm
Okay.
saying that's
I
what he
think
told
2
me.
seasons ago against Everton, we played in the
Yeah,
left-hand
he
side.
played sick. He played
That
sick.
Oh,
was
my
nuts.
days. Yeah.
He also played sick against City as well. Remember City?
Put respect on
Yeah.
Pogba's name,
Half of
man.
the
Yeah,
line
that
that
was-
they remember
yeah.
that.
He's a baller, man. He's a baller.
Sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just glad right now we have 2 midfields that we're rotating. Do you guys realize that? Like one game we're playing Pogba, Matic, Bruno. Next game we're playing
Scotty
Bruno,
and Fred.
Scotty and Fred. And while Van der Beek is on the bench, poor guy.
Poor guy.
But that's
2
a
rotations
serious.
and Van der Beek.
That's what I'm saying. That's. I mean, I'm happy with that because the
What's he
freshness.
doing wrong? Like, I
He's
don't
gonna put
get
the
You know
transfer
what?
request.
I don't even think
The
he's doing
transfer-
anything
transfer
wrong.
request
You
is
can't
coming.
drop your
Something's
other
not right.
players. You can't drop them.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm
it's not
saying.
very good.
That's
He's
what I'm
not playing
saying.
enough.
I just think Pogba's gonna leave. You know, so when Pogba leaves, then I think he's gonna get his chances. I think that's what
I don't
I'm
think
He's
thinking.
gonna
so.
leave too.
I think you'll
He's gonna
replace
put a
Pogba.
transfer
Yeah.
request. I'm telling you.
When Pogba
No, I
goes, you'll
think, I
replace
think
him.
you're right. I think Pogba is probably working hard now to get a transfer.
Yeah, to transfer,
He is.
yeah.
No,
But when
for
he
sure,
goes,
for sure.
United's
It was
gonna
like
find a
really. It was
replacement
like really,
for him.
isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Then when he went
Like,
to
I'm
Arsenal,
not-
he's like, yeah, retirement home.
I'm really not concerned. I mean, he started the game before last. You know, they're telling him that they're going to give him more games, and he looked good in that game as well.
He might go back
for
to
me,
Italy, you know.
He's the best player on the ball that we have. Like for me, like in terms of possession, never losing
Yeah.
the ball, clever. He's the best one we have. Him and maybe Mata, but Mata doesn't really play anymore. So we'll see what
I told
happens.
Bruno for that, for real.
Yeah, on the ball. Yeah, Bruno loses the ball how many times?
Yeah,
you.
But
Bruno,
Mata
that's the
don't
good
lose
thing with
the
Bruno.
ball.
He needs to be
Never seen
quick.
that Bruno loses
If
the
Bruno has
ball.
time,
He loses
it's
it
the
all
worst.
time.
Bruno needs to kind of have that split second because
Yeah.
he's very instinctual.
Yeah.
He's still improving. Like
James.
that guy is still improving. He needs to improve his tight spaces. When he's in tight spaces, he needs to improve that. And
Yeah.
but the good thing about him is he's doing everything else really well. You know, he's leading.
You know who's
ability.
great with tight spaces? Dombele. Oh, that guy.
Where was he
And
today?
really is sick in tight spaces as well.
Boring.
Ben, you shouldn't talk about anyone from Spurs. I'm just saying right now.
No, but
This
come
is the
on.
wrong time
You watched
to
the
plug
game.
your team.
You watched the
Dombele's an
game.
animal. Yeah, he's an animal.
You watched the game
Yeah,
today.
yeah, yeah.
He was the star player on the
Yeah.
pitch. Come on.
Okay, let's go back to
Star
let's
player.
go
Best
back
of the
to
rest,
United.
yeah.
though.
But anyway, let's
go
move
back
on.
to
Ain't better than Billy Gilmore though.
So now that we're top of the league, 3 points clear, I'm a bit happier because when we go and face you guys, we have the comfort of knowing that, you know, we're 3 points clear, and even if you win, we're still going to be equal on points. So I think it gives the team that bit more confident to be more relaxed, which is good. But let's skip the because we're going to be
Relax.
playing after you guys. We're going to be playing Fulham away, and oh, that's who we're playing next. So I was asking.
Why are you skipping?
No,
Why
we're
you
gonna do Liverpool and United last. So we're
Okay.
playing Fulham next. Fulham are the ones that are on form right now. Because I asked you earlier on, have we played Fulham yet? No, this is when we're playing
the next
them.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and we're playing them away as well. So that's gonna be a big challenge. One thing I will say that I noticed though today when you guys played them is they give you a lot of space. They give people a lot of space to play. So that falls into what we like.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Spurs. Spurs are not used to having that much space.
Oh my
That's what I
god,
said.
and I'm excited about
This-
that, to be honest with you. I think we're going to take advantage of that. But I hope the Liverpool game goes okay, you know, because if Liverpool beat us and by a lot, you know, that could dent our confidence. So I don't want that. So let's see what happens. But I'm confident against Fulham. Let's go to the big game. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Are you confident, Isha?
I'm confident, right? But
What?
at the same time, there's 2 Liverpools that might show up. The
There's also
first
2
one-
Uniteds that could show up.
Yeah, but I feel like if the best Liverpool shows up, I don't care what United shows up. We're still going to play you off the park. If our best one shows up. But I'm scared.
Can I just say that people were gunning at me when I said exactly the same thing about Chelsea? You just okay.
But that's because you support Chelsea.
Continue.
It's different.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Kadus, people were gunning you when you said what?
Walk over them,
It's
bro.
like-
No, because I said it depends when Chelsea shows up, and everyone's like, "Oh, answer the question." Come on, I was like, "Kadus doesn't answer my
To say that and
question."
support Brentford FC doesn't mean it's the
So
same.
with Chelsea showed up against Arsenal.
Shit Chelsea.
Or Liverpool.
The shit
No,
Chelsea.
let's go back to Liverpool. So you're saying
Yeah.
it depends
What kind
on
of this is
Liverpool
that?
turn
You just drew to Fulham just a minute ago, but relax,
Bruv,
bro.
man, stop talking.
Let's go back
But
to
anyway,
Liverpool.
Yeah, so for me, right, what United's going to try and do is stop our fullbacks from getting up and down the park. And you're probably going to do the whole thing where you might even play 5 in the back.
Which your fullbacks are not playing well, so it's possible to do that right now.
Well, I
I
say
say
that
not playing
it's-
well, not playing
Robertson
their
is, but
best.
Trent, no. Yeah, Robertson's been very, very good, but Trent has been off the last 3-4 games. So that's where the weakness might be. And I'm worried about centre-backs. If we play Reece Williams or Nat Williams and play a high line, you will kill us.
Robertson's getting left by Rashford.
Nah,
Trent is
Robertson's
getting
on
left by
form.
Martial.
Martial,
And what-
if he plays, but yeah. For me, it's the centre-backs. The centre-backs, if we've got Matip back and we play a little bit of a high line, we've got a better chance of defending you with Fabinho in there as well. But midfield, I think we're probably going to dominate. If we've got a good midfield, like
I don't think
Henderson,
so, you know.
Ronaldo, and Thiago,
I don't
we
think
will.
so. Henderson
Ronaldo,
hasn't been playing.
Thiago.
Henderson hasn't been the same player that he was last season. Let's just all put that out there because
Last two seasons.
No, last 2 seasons.
Last,
he was
don't
amazing.
diss
Last
last
two
season.
seasons.
Henderson was
He was
elite
playing
last
the
season,
season,
bro.
Why are you not
I
listening
said
to
the
Kemal, bro?
past 2
I
seasons.
don't know.
And Kamal says I chat shit.
But the past 2 seasons, that includes last
doesn't
season.
matter.
He
It doesn't
was
matter.
sick last season.
Yeah, last season.
Nah,
We're talking about last
That's what I
season.
said, the
Yeah.
past 2.
It doesn't matter. What does
Anyway,
last two?
When they won the Champions League as well,
All right,
he
all
was
right.
sick.
Let's go back to the point.
Okay, cool.
So Henderson hasn't been the same player, whether it's last year or the last 2 years. He hasn't been the same this season, for me anyway. And I don't know if you agree or not. Thiago, yeah,
Nah,
but
I disagree, but there's a reason why.
okay, Thiago, yeah, name-wise, amazing, but still, we haven't like really seen him blow the Premier League away.
Apart from the first game,
That's because he's barely
been
played.
dead.
But
Exactly,
the games he
that's
has
what I'm
played,
saying.
he's been amazing. Other than Southampton where they marked him away.
He
But
played one good game, and that was his first game that he played. And then
against
apart from
Chelsea,
that, he hasn't done
so you
anything.
didn't see him against Everton where he dominated them.
Bruv, he played one good game.
Okay, so you didn't see the game.
He
That's
hasn't
what I
been
need
that
to know. That's
standout
cool.
player.
No, that's fine. You didn't see
The
the
thing
game.
is,
That's okay.
the thing is, you know what it is? I'll give you what I'll give
Each to their own.
you. What I'll give you, Isha, is your midfield hold the ball way better than our midfield. Like I give you that. Like, you know, and I think that's where the game could possibly be won. Like if we can't
Yeah.
hold the ball, which is not our strength, and it's your strength, then we're in trouble. So I'll give
Yeah.
you that. I'll give you that for sure. Your defense is what we have to exploit that day.
Yes.
Your
That's
attackers
where we're
right
at.
now. Your attackers right now are not firing, but it's Manchester United. It's a rivalry, so I'm
Exactly.
sure they're going to be on alert that game. So that's why I can't call
They
it.
haven't really been firing
It's,
the whole season.
it's stopping the count
have
now.
they?
For me, that's
They
the
fight.
problem.
They were firing
Yeah.
against the top teams that they played. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on. Jota was the one that was helping them a hell of a lot.
So Salah's not
And
a
then
top
when
scorer.
he got
In fact, he's
injured-
not the league's top scorer.
Salah is the top scorer, bro.
Someone
But
needs
I
to
think,
break.
No, man, he's been scoring
but no.
penalties. He's been
But
scoring
Salah's
penalties.
been
Just
saving
mute him.
you. Salah's been
Just
saving
mute
you
him.
this
Give
season.
him a bit of
man.
time.
Wait,
That's what
Salah
he's
been
saying.
scoring penalties.
Yeah, he has
Bruv,
been scoring
Are you
penalties.
mad? Oh
How
my
many
Come on,
Hold on,
you
hold
gotta
on.
go
Has
big
he
goals.
not been scoring
Come on.
penalties?
Come
Has he
on,
not been
Daniel.
scoring penalties? How many goals has he scored this season? How many
Open
goals
play?
has he scored this
13 in the
season?
Find
Premier
out.
League.
How many from
penalties
open
are
play?
Check. Check right now. How many
I'm
penalties?
asking you.
Check.
It's about 3 or 4 penalties.
No,
Do you know
it's
that for a
not.
fact? Would you bet on that?
But even come
I'll
on,
bet
even
on
if
that,
he scored
actually.
13
Come on.
goals, come on, listen. Even if he scored
Yeah, I'm
13
listening.
goals and you said 3 or 4 of them were penalties, that's still an amazing stat.
Okay, listen. I don't think Liverpool's front three has been banging this season.
It's mainly been Jota and Salah. I do get your point because Mane has been
Mane's
below
been
par,
off.
and Firmino obviously he's not scoring goals. So yeah, it's mainly
Yeah.
been Salah and
Come on,
Jota.
man.
2 out of
I
4
get what you're saying.
attackers are
Hold on.
banging.
Hold on, you just agreed with him, but you said 2
Jota.
players have played
Anyway,
really
anyway.
good and one of them hasn't.
No. For me,
How does
Firmino
that-
and Mane. So in that front three.
The front three
So-
has not been crazy. Yeah? They haven't been crazy. That's
In,
a
they
fact.
if you're
haven't
talking
been
standards,
crazy.
in talking like the
They've been
standards of
crazy,
pool.
yeah, like they was last season or the season before. They'd be top and running
For me,
away
what's
with the
strange
title.
is okay, fair enough.
They're
But
not
for me,
doing
what's
that.
strange is you saying they haven't been crazy. I get what you're saying, but Salah's still top scorer, so it's like, what do you want
Exactly.
me to
So
do
what?
more?
He's
So
scoring
what?
at a similar
I think-
rate to
I
his
think
first
what
season
Kamal's
where
tried-
he scored 40. He's actually.
I think
scoring at
what
similar rate.
Kemal's trying to say is obviously with Liverpool last season, the front three were all firing on all cylinders. I mean, it's a fair argument. It's a fair argument to say.
Last season, it was always 2 out of 3 were amazing. If one of them's not playing well, the other 2 were amazing, and it always seemed to rotate. Like there was very rare.
You had Mane and Salah. You had Mane and Salah. Firmino wasn't scoring goals, but Firmino had played a massive role in that front three. So
last season, Salah was missing for quite a few games. Like I think people are forgetting last season, Salah was probably his weakest season for Liverpool out of the 4 he's been here.
Oh, that's why he never got in That's why he never got in the front three when we picked it.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't firing as much as he was. This season is his best season, bar the first one for me. All around, he's been playing very, very well.
So the front.
But I think this season though, both Firmino and Mane have been below par. Even though Mane is still a pretty decent return, but in terms of Mane, he's performed below par.
Has Firmino been below par, or has Firmino just continued his form from last season?
Nah, because last season he was good. Firmino's form died towards the back end of last season.
Okay.
He kind of I don't know what it was, but he just lost his form. And then going into the new season post-COVID and all this rubbish, like he just never picked it back up. So, and it's not even just the fact that he wasn't scoring, because people mock it, but he was always doing everything else. But he's not even doing the holding up of the ball, the linking up the play. So that's gone as well. So for me, it's kind of like he is below par, which is where Jota has been picking it up, and he's been amazing.
That's the point we're making.
Fair enough.
Just come out, find your start. Find your start. 5 penalties scored.
Thank you.
Okay.
There
Is
we
that?
go.
I mean, it's still a good stat though, bro. Like, regardless.
5 penalties out of
It's
13
incredible.
goals.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's still a good stat.
Anyway, let's just in a 30 seconds, and this is the question for the other 3 Brehz. So for Kemal, Kadus, and Ben.
Should we go there? Anyway, sorry, Karen.
30 seconds for the not me or Isha, but for the other Brehz. Who do you think will do better on Sunday, Liverpool or United? Who do you think will come out happier on Sunday?
I think Ish is hoping on Matip coming back, and if he doesn't, I think they'll be in trouble defensively. I think the pace that United bring at the moment going forward, especially people like Cavani, if they start bullying the 2.
Cavani won't start, but yeah.
Oh yeah, is he back again?
No, he's back. But
When he comes on, he never starts, does he?
Well, he does. He started last game.
Well, he's not going to start this game.
This game he won't, because of the style that we're probably going to play against Poole. We're going to try and play with pace. And Cavani
have you heard anything about Martial? Because that may impact decisions.
I haven't heard anything. About Martial. At the end of the game, we saw him going on the pitch. If you're injured, you don't go on the pitch, you go down the tunnel. So he went on the pitch, hugging players, laughing, everything. So I think it was just cramp. That's what I think. So we'll see. I don't know for sure.
You were just embarrassed.
I just overall think that United got a bit of an advantage here, but
it's Anfield though. It's Anfield.
Can I just say?
But your away performance has been sick.
Yeah, it just.
Can I just say? I think United are on form. I think are coming in favourites.
Away,
especially. However, I think that if Mane has a game. If Mane steps up this game, then Liverpool are going to dominate, because I think it's going to come down to who dominates in that midfield. I think so.
But that's not midfield though. That's forward. If you're saying Mane will dominate,
doesn't Mane collect the ball quite from deep? Doesn't he?
He does, but
sometimes.
Then I can say then if Bruno dominates, then United win. Like I don't think it's going to.
But I think United are probably going to win anyway. To be honest with you, that's what I'm saying. I just think it's going to be one of those games.
I think it's going to be one in midfield. That's the thing, and the reason why I don't have too confidence that we're going to win is because Liverpool hold the ball better than us. Simple as that for me. You know,
but United, you're outperforming your XG in terms of shots converted, bro. I think if Liverpool have one of those games where they don't finish their chances.
Kemal, what do you think?
United are going to win the game. I have a lot of confidence.
I'm calling a draw. I'm calling a draw. I just want
the fact that they're the top of the league. They're not going to be looking behind them.
Why?
Liverpool are not the same with Liverpool for the past 2 years. They don't really have, apart from Salah, I don't see where the goals are going to come from.
Liverpool always turn up against the top 6.
But
yeah,
maybe.
But
United are not going to bend over and let Liverpool come and spank them. That's not going to happen.
Sometimes you don't have
a choice. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but
it's
then
it's not going to
happen. But that's
that's not going to happen.
That's a guarantee. United are going to win.
Maguire's going to have a stinker, really.
All right.
If that's going to happen.
Let's stop it there. We know you can see how excited we are for this game. It's going to be a cracker. For me personally, I don't know which way it's going to go, but everybody is going to be watching this. Manchester United versus Liverpool is one of the biggest games in the Premier League, whether everyone likes it or not.
Ideally, I want
Who do you think's gonna win, Mook?
Ideally, I want
I think
United
it's going to be a
lose.
draw. I think it's going to be a draw.
You're
Isha,
sitting on the
what are you
fence,
saying?
bro.
No, I do think it's going to be a draw. Seriously, I think it's going to be a draw. I think United are going to try everything not to lose the game. I think that's what's going to happen because it's Anfield. If we come away
It's what
Anfield
he's saying.
with a draw, it's a good result.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
But the thing is, though, I think this is where the champions. That's the difference. If you want to be champions, you have to win those games.
Yeah.
So if we don't win that game, that's why I'm not on this hype train of we're going to win the league, because you have to beat the likes of Liverpool, City, and these guys if you want to be champions. That's how we're seeing.
You know what? I like the way he said these guys. He didn't want to say the rest.
But Chelsea,
But let's
Tottenham,
be real,
Arsenal,
though.
no,
City
innit?
and Liverpool are the two best teams in the
Yeah,
Premier
for
League.
sure,
Let's
yeah,
be
for
real.
sure.
They have been. So that's the pedestal I look at when we're talking quality.
That's true.
Anyway,
All I'm saying is, if
Arsenal shit.
if Liverpool win this game, okay, then I would have a feeling that United are going to lose against Fulham, innit? That's what I'm saying. And then I can have a word with Sean in it.
all right, fair enough. Let's go quickly to score predictions. Before we do that, make sure you guys subscribe, like, follow all of our pages.
Do the damn thing.
First game, Fulham versus Chelsea. I'm going to say 2-1. What are you saying, Kemal? To Chelsea. What are you saying, Kemal?
2-0 to Chelsea.
Okay, Kadus.
2-0 Chelsea.
Okay, Isha.
2-1 Chelsea.
Ben.
Yeah, same 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay, Leicester versus Chelsea. I'm going to say 2-1 Leicester. What are you saying, Kemal?
2-1 Leicester. I concur.
What are you saying, Kadus?
Draw 1-1.
1-1. Isha.
No
2-2.
confidence.
Okay, Ben.
2-1 Leicester.
Okay, Sheffield United versus Tottenham. I did this before today's game. I would have changed it. But
Same.
I said 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur. What are you saying? Come on.
I don't know. Tottenham are going to lose, man. 1-0.
Okay. What are you saying, Kadus? Kadus, what are you saying?
1-0 Tottenham.
Isha.
3-0 Tottenham.
Ben.
Yeah. I said 2-0 Tottenham, innit?
Support your team.
All right.
Support your team.
Saying 2-0 Tottenham.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the Liverpool game at the end. Liverpool versus Burnley, though. I'm going to say 2-0 Liverpool. What are you saying? Come on.
I'll go 2-0 too.
Okay, Kadus.
I concur. 2-0.
Isha.
Equally concur 2-0.
Okay, Ben.
2-1.
2-1 who? Liverpool. Okay. Arsenal versus Newcastle. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal. What are you saying, Kemal?
Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0.
Kadus.
2-1 Arsenal.
Isha.
1-1.
Ben.
1-1.
Okay. Fulham versus Manchester United. I'm going to say 2-0 Manchester United. What are you saying, Kemal?
3-0.
Whoa. Kadus. I'm not even going to ask who because I know. Kadus.
1-0 United.
Isha.
3-1 United.
Okay. Ben.
3-0 Fulham. I mean United, innit?
I was about to say Arsenal.
Isha, allow the conceding go by you right now. And last game. The biggest game of the weekend. Liverpool versus Manchester United. I'm going to say... Fuck it, I'm going to back my team. I'm going to say 2-1 Manchester United. That's what I'm going to say. What are you saying, Kemal?
Yeah, I agree, sir.
All right.
2-1 Manchester United.
Kadus, what are you saying?
3-0 United.
No. Really?
God.
Whoa. Isha, what are you saying? What are you saying, Isha?
You cry.
3-1. 3-1.
So you're going to say 3-1, but you're going to be shocked for him saying 3-0.
I'm done, bro. 3-0.
All right, cool. Ben, what are you saying?
Oh my
Ben, what are you
God.
saying?
1-1.
Okay, well, there you
I'll
have
take those
it.
points.
There you have it. Those are the results, predictions for next week's game.
Right, Kadus,
It's going to
come
be
on now.
exciting.
3-0.
We're going to see lots of games, which we're really happy with in this lockdown period. So we're... Isha still can't believe it. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe. And we're going to see you in next week's show. Thank you very much.
Make
Thank
sure
you
you
guys
comment
for
below
joining
if you
in.
agree with Kadus. 3-0.
And make sure you comment. Bye-bye.
Right.